For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba. Hughley is firing off on Stephen A. Smith for his comments last week stating that black people can relate to Donald Trump. When Smith received public criticism for that statement from several media personalities and online social media users, he would backtrack and apologize for his words. Smith said his words were taken out of context, as many interpreted them to suggest black people are voting for Trump this upcoming presidential election. The initial comments were made during an appearance on Hannity on the Fox News, where Smith was asked about Black America's relationship with Trump. Smith said that the black community can relate to Trump being discriminated against, and those comments would spark outrage from many, including the NAACP. Well, now Hughley is sounding off on both Smith's original statement and the apology he gave earlier this week. Hughley would give his opinion on the matter while on Big Boy's Neighborhood. Hughley's main question to Smith would be, how does Donald Trump relate to black people? He would also encourage Smith to stand on his own words.
What insults me is when you say something and pretend like you didn't say it. We heard what you said. Then you said, they taking me out of context. Show me what it is that you said that was different than I perceived you saying.
Right.
You said it, right? You said that black people relate to Donald Trump. How? If I know a black dude who in his 70s, close to 80s, is still committing crime, I'm not hanging out with that nigga. It says more about what you think is relatable and what you perceive as relatable. It says more about you than it does about him. Once you got convicted of somebody, I can't f with you. I don't care who you are. When you make those kind of broad statements, what you're saying is, from my perspective, from my vantage point, these people think this. Who are you hanging around that thinks an old fraudulent is relatable to you? Who is in your sphere that you think that's okay? Don't be a pussy and tell me you didn't say it, you did.
Now, the Jasmine brand would be a media outlet like others that would repost the clip of Hughley explaining his stance. They would go on and leave the caption, Hughley goes off on Stephen A. Smith for saying black people can relate to Donald Trump, then offering an apology. The comedian doesn't believe the apology was genuine and wonders what black people might relate to in terms of Trump. It's DL speaking facts. Now, the comments would represent a variety of opinions, with different Instagram users taking all sides. One social media user would side with Hughley, stating that Smith's words were clear and he shouldn't backtrack on his comments. Nothing was misconstrued though. He said exactly what he said. He can own that at least. Another social media user would take the opposite side by writing, I just find a whole bunch of black men are being extremely irresponsible with their platform lately. One more social media user would take a different side and say, why do blacks think being black means you must vote Democrat? Our parents brainwashed us as kids to believe that nonsense. But I'm glad I found the truth as I got older. And why do y'all listen to these celebrities that want you to vote Democrat, but surround themselves living in rich Republican neighborhoods? So what do you guys think about Hughley coming after Stephen A. Smith for his comments on why the black community can relate to Donald Trump? And was what he said insulting, or was he right? Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Plus, save the date for the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to your YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hype across all social media. Plus, head over to hypersclub.com for full interviews and more original content. Again, that's hypersclub.com. For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba.
What's up, family? It's Symphony Thompson, the official host of the Comedy Hype News Show Late Night, and I'm here because I have some extremely exciting news to share. We are officially launching a club. Yep, that's right. And this club is exclusively for our loyal watchers, event goers, and debaters, known as Hypers Club. As a member, you will receive access to never-released interviews, original content, behind the scenes with myself and our team here, and even access to a community of other hypers who are looking to build. For those in Atlanta, if you're an entrepreneur, podcaster, content creator, or just someone who is looking for a dedicated space to hold your next meeting, then this next part is just for you. You will get free access to events, discounts on merchandise, exclusive content that I mentioned earlier, and access to our creator studio for all your content needs. So, memberships are officially open, and you can start by joining hypersclub.com to sign up and become a member of our club. I'm in the club, and I hope you join us.